Sleepers Podcast, Tuesday, August 19th. Carter is here. He's repping the company. I'm here. I'm not repping the company. How are you, Carter?
I want everyone to stop the chatter, stop the back channeling, talking behind our backs. A very big back, I might say, too. Never forget it. All Sleepers equipment is paid for in full. Shout out to our guys. Sorry for the late payment. But yeah, we are all squared.
Okay. What does that mean?
We're all square.
What does that mean?
As far as all the Sleepers gear that has been ordered on our behalf,
Oh, like
we're all square.
So like net 90, like 60 days after we were supposed to pay, we are officially paid out.
Yes, I made the mistake thinking that it was net 365. That's on me.
Sure.
Didn't see it coming.
Sure. Got it. Understood. Cart, you were at the park last night, it appeared, and I was laughing audibly in my living room over this because I feel like my feed on Instagram has been filled with friends posting family pictures and pictures of their 1-year-old or a vacation with their wife, something very loving. And the music of choice on a lot of these posts has been Daisies, the Justin Bieber song, a very, very beautiful song that invokes emotion and love toward a family member. Cart, you put a video last night. It appeared you were on a family walk with
Yeah.
both Leon, Pierre, Queen Meg, and yourself. Walked to a park, and I'm assuming when I hear the Daisies instrumental playing, there's probably gonna maybe like Leon's out with you or something, or even Pierre's running with you, and maybe we get a Meg sighting here. Nope, you were just shooting a basketball at a park by yourself while your son, dog, and wife appeared to sit there watching you, not on camera, over the Daisies Justin Bieber instrumental. What was that about?
Yeah, excuse my language, but it's fucking green. Come on now. That's tough too. I won't even you see how far back I was behind the line too?
How many shot attempts before that was posted?
Four. Four. Truthful moment here, four. Yeah, I missed what I think two from the wing that were pretty deep, I might say, a little bit off in and out. Then I had to go to top of the key and get one in just to feel good about myself.
Mm. Can I do something that I think you're actually going to applaud me for?
Oh, what?
Four is a lie, isn't it?
No.
Be honest. Lie detector right now, friend to friend. Let's test how good my Carter Elliott lying sense is.
Hmm.
I believe four is a lie, and it's not because you shot more attempts than four. You shot less attempts than four, but you are sitting here live on a podcast right now thinking that if you say four, that's actually the funniest answer you could give.
No, it was four takes.
Damn.
Sorry.
Think I'm losing it a little bit. They say you start to lose things in your 30s, and my sense of your honesty might be the first thing to go.
It's okay. I feel like you're doing a pretty solid. The volume's still great for what it's worth.
Yeah, thanks. I need a haircut actually, but
I like it like that.
I'm in that weird window of time where like I got a anniversary trip next week. We're going to a couple concerts. Fits have been purchased, by the way.
Ooh, what we
And
got?
I can text you them. I don't feel comfortable speaking to them. I want the world to be surprised.
Okay. Are we set up for picks too? Are we gonna get
Yeah,
like
I
a
think so.
like an
Here, actually,
IG jump?
let's get an on the fly reaction here. So, the first one is these with I haven't decided either some white linen pants or like some light jeans and the books.
Yeah, I like that.
That's one.
Okay.
And then
I like that.
day two we're still deciding.
What website is this from?
Day two we have these as options.
Is
Honestly,
this Shein?
if I could get you to steer me on options for day two between what I just sent you, that'd be nice.
Okay, so day two's easy for me. The first one's a no-go.
Not a fan.
The brown Joan?
Not a fan.
No, but that second jacket is one of the best jackets I've ever seen in my life.
Okay.
What website is
I'm
this?
surprised you're not a fan of the brown.
I'm not on you, respectfully.
Can I get a why? Can I get a little explanation? I can be humbled
I,
here.
I don't like the collar. Collar's too deep.
Okay.
Collar's too deep.
Maybe I just want to show a little collarbone.
Do you think a collarbone's a strong suit of yours?
Never been broken. A lot of people got broken collarbones. I've never had one of those.
That's very, very tricky. You've never broken a bone, right? That's the thing. You're like you're inflappable.
I mean, I get a bone off every now and then, but I've never broken one. That's for sure.
Arr! Um, yeah, no, that second jacket though is crazy. Can I get what website is this?
Again, I no free ads. I can't tell you.
Okay,
I got to
respect.
reserve
The
reserve.
hat choice is very, very like all three hat choices are incredible.
Okay. All right.
That green hat is special.
Yeah, I really like that one too. But the problem is the green one goes better with the collarbone shirt that you don't want me to wear.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not going green hat if I'm going jacket you liked.
I'm taking a leave of absence.
Why? What do you mean?
Like if that's the shirt choice. Also, like we got to take context clues here. I mean, look what the search is. It says beach vacation outfits for men. You're not going to a beach.
You're taking a leave of absence if I wear a shirt that shows collarbone?
That much collarbone, yes.
I mean, I feel like that's just a picture that was he wore it down to try to show collarbone. I wouldn't necessarily do that.
No, that's how the shirt operates.
You also can't see his collarbone. It's just a neck, man.
No, but it's not the collar. It's like the collar
Yeah, it's a
starts on
deep
the
cut. It's a deep cut
it's like
U-cut.
it's all the way up in here.
Sure.
I'm not a fan.
All right.
It's not a fan, but like also I support you, I guess.
It might be prove you wrong time.
See, that's why I shouldn't have said anything because now you're gonna not pick the outfit I want just to stick it to me.
Maybe I wear both.
You got options.
Got options, that's for sure. All right, should we move on? Should we get to the show?
Yeah, should we get to the YouTube comment today?
If you want.
Okay, let's see here. Ryan Engel says, my hot take is that Boswell and Henrichhouse both shoot 37% or more from three this season. Should we rate that hot take? Just kind of bank off our Monday episode?
Yeah, we can do that.
I think I don't think that's that crazy. And I do think they both do it. So for that reason, I'm gonna give it a 6.7.
Okay. I think Rickhouse will get there. I don't think who's the other one? Boswell?
Boswell.
Yeah, I don't think Boz is gonna be that good.
Define like you just think it's like nowhere close. Like you think it's more 35%? What do you think?
What was the number was 40?
The number was 37.
I think Boz will shoot like 33%. I think Rickhouse will shoot 40
Okay.
in a limited role.
Okay. All right. It's fair to say. Shout out to the YouTube. Shout out to all the YouTube comments, by the way. Shout out to the channel, which just amassed 15 million views.
Mm,
Good for us. Good
that's
for
a
the
few,
brand.
that's a few millions.
That's a few millions. Good for the brand.
Yeah.
Good for the brand. You know what also is good for the brand?
No?
The support of our Discord. Shout out to the
Oh.
Discord. The Discord is $9.99 a month. Please join on your desktop to avoid any of those nasty little fees that Discord tries to stick on you. It's a great community. It's a great time. And part of being a part of the Discord community is that you get your comments read every single day on the show by Greg if he's here.
It's a
Greg,
great segue. Mutant
please.
Matt starts us off today. With the Cubs tanking, I have never needed Purdue to deliver on a promising season more. Bears, the worst team in the NFC North. Bulls in purgatory, and every team I hate dominates college football. I might go silent if Purdue disappoints. Do you guys Irish goodbye like me, or are you huggers and handshakers? Mutant Matt, that comment was all over the place. What does Irish goodbye have to do with any of the first six sentences in that? I don't know. Do we comment on the first half or the last sentence?
Yeah, I mean, I guess we need to comment on everything. The first thing I'll say here is that I realize one of the hard parts of me being a baseball fan is that I can't focus on more than one MLB team.
There's a lot of baseball going on every
Like,
night.
like
Yeah.
I think I have baseball ADHD.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. I don't know. Tiger season is over because we didn't mortgage our entire future on Eugenio Suarez, who's 6 for 47 since going to the Mariners. I think we're okay. We've won 13 of 20 right now. I think we're going to be okay, everybody. 8.5 game lead. Everybody breathe. The Cubs are not going to be okay. MVPCA, that's what y'all called him. Brennan Bosch 2.0, as I like to refer to him. Cute 3-month career, PCA. That was awesome. You were out, by the way. At second, when you put the helmet on the base, that was cute. You were out. Learn the rules, umpires. He literally started 3 for 40 in the second half of the season, Cart. Crazy.
That's not good, right?
MVP chance. We're going in the Discord. Yeah, that's bad. That's basically like what Kylan Boswell shot from three last year, but in baseball hitter form.
Free Colin Boswell, man. Uh, as far as am I a hugger or a
Oh, wait,
hand?
wait, wait. Sorry. Got to do this part too. The Bears scare me. I'll be the first to say it. I know you're going to pretend they don't. You're going to be tough guy. We waited until last night. It was the first time we've actually seen Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson together as a head coach quarterback duo. And after a year of speculation that it might be an awful fit, and like Caleb's just all talent, no thinky think, and Ben Johnson needs a thinky think guy, and they're going to hate each other. No, they're going to be nasty, and I'm terrified. Everything they ran last night was wide open. Colston Loveland's a dog. Luther Burden, dog. They already got all the skill pieces they need. Caleb looked sensational. And yeah, I'm not going to pretend I don't. I'm so scared of the Chicago Bears. And if Ben Johnson leads this team to a Super Bowl appearance before Dan Campbell leads the Lions to one, I will be inconsolable forever.
Yeah, that I couldn't be moved less by whatever happened last night in the preseason.
34 to nothing, I believe.
Yeah,
You didn't
very.
watch the drive, did you?
Yeah, I actually did because I had Buffalo Bills 175 plus receiving yards as a team. I'm not proud of it, but I did. So yeah, I did watch it. I saw the same thing last year too when Caleb had a great drive in the preseason. And look, this team could be no, listen here.
We didn't
This is
see
it.
that last year.
This is what it is though. This is what this team could be. This is what it's gonna be, but it's gonna be even sweeter when they're 6-1, and in week 7, Caleb gets eerie. He comes in, he's like, Ben, and then the season falls apart. I can't wait for it. It's going to. It's just a matter of when.
I mean, if there is one thing you should absolutely doubt about Ben Johnson, it is like, does his shit work sustainably into a postseason? Because that MFer shit his pants and lit himself on fire in the playoffs last year. It was entirely on him how that season ended for the Lions. But dog, I'm terrified. I mean, you know my take I had for 2 years. I wanted him to be the Lions head coach by now.
Yeah.
I wanted Dan to bid us a
At
different.
at best, the Bears will be the second best team in the division, and they can have that. That's fine.
Yeah, I think there's a 13-win season coming for the Bears, and I think the Lions go like 11-6.
Shit, still the Bears, dog. Let's not do this.
I want no part of it.
I'm a hugger more than a handshake guy.
Huge Irish goodbye guy.
Yeah, yeah, you are.
Love leaving without saying bye to anybody.
Yeah, that's massive for
Do
you.
it all the time.
That's part of your brand.
Yeah, on the golf trip I was at a couple weeks ago. So the resort, like where all the golf courses are and the bar and all that, was like across the street through some woods, roughly like a 0.75 mile away drive back to where we're sleeping. And at like 10:30 p.m. in the dark with bears, I just Irish goodbye and walked back.
The Gregory
Really
Rock.
scary. Like one of the scarier things I've ever done.
Yeah, try not to do that again, please.
So fun though. It's so fun to just disappear.
It's really not.
It really is. Oh, I forgot. I have to read the comments. I kept
Yeah, I was
waiting
going to
for
say,
you to.
come on now.
My bad. CTK says, "Who is a better basketball coach, Archie Miller or Mike Woodson?" End of disagreement for us Indiana fans. I say Mike Woodson. Others say that Archie would be better if he had Woodson's NIL bag. What say you?
Hmm. Would I rather die by lethal injection or electric chair? I say Archie's a better basketball coach.
I feel so bad for Indiana fans. Like they have a new head coach who's so boring. This is what they're doing in August. They're doing Archie Miller or Mike Woodson. I think there's a higher ceiling with Mike Woodson. I really do.
Yeah. Hopefully he reaches it with the Kings.
He at least gets talent through the door. And reminder, he was 500 against Matt Painter in the prime of Matt Painter's career. CTK said, "What does Signetti and Indiana football need to do this year to make you believe in the program long term and confirm that last year was not a one hit wonder?"
I think Greg already does believe in him.
Yeah, I do believe in him. I'm still gonna be a Sig guy, even when there are this is how it's gonna go with me and Sig every year. I'm gonna be a Sig guy. I'm gonna bet Indiana every game. I'm going to be quietly rooting for them, and then Signetti's gonna lose by 49 to Ohio State and punt every time, and I'm gonna call him out and criticize him for being a fraud. And then next game they're gonna play like Iowa, and I'm gonna be back on the Sig train. Just got to embrace it. I want to be a Sig guy every game, except for when they play teams that are just way better than him.
It's a fair move. Yeah, if I see it again, I'll be a believer. I'm not saying they gotta like even make the college football playoff. I'm just saying like some sustained stuff that makes it not look like a one hit wonder, I think would go a long way with me and Cincinnati.
Honestly, in terms of being a believer of there's a step forward, even like perennial contender type things, you want me to believe in that? They need to compete against Ohio State and those type teams. I need to see it against the big dogs, Card. Do they play Ohio State this year or not? Let's look this
Why do I
up.
want to say no?
Indiana football schedule. They play Notre Dame. Oh, no, they don't. That was the playoff last year. They play Penn State. That's the big one this year.
They do not play Ohio State
So I need be competitive against Penn State, not
That's
tuck your
it
tail. Yeah, that's it.
at Penn State
They're
too.
gonna beat everybody else by like 30, and he'll run the score up every single game. But oh no, they play Oregon too. At Oregon too.
That'll be tough.
One of those two. Tommy Dew says, "My wife thinks I am bringing up Purdue basketball too often and obsessed with everything Purdue. Can you please tell her I deserve a hall pass this one year because of how high the expectations are?"
Yeah, I think that's worth a good sit down. Possibly like a Sunday evening, 6 p.m. Like let's reset. Let's be great heading into this week. Um, like we got Final Four aspirations.
Yeah, I would need to know the background dynamics of your wife. Like, is she also a Purdue fan but just doesn't care as much as you? Is she like totally not a Purdue fan? Is she an Indiana fan and you're just like annoying the shit out of her? I think it's very different approach on how much you should be talking Purdue at home, depending on that dynamic.
Yeah, that's fair. Malik tried to give her some really good advice.
Yeah, Malik said, "This is my advice to Tommy. Just show her your football team, then basketball team, and explain one you care about, the other is just there." That's honestly pretty good advice. Just Snacky says, "Illinois is minus 45 and a half against Western Illinois week one, the largest spread of any top 25 team."
Yeah, but I think if I'm not mistaken, Western Illinois, I think they're like the Leatherheads or the Leathernecks or something. They just lose every single game by 50.
Mm,
Legit. Like
okay.
I don't think they've won a game in God knows how long.
Yeah, that's my outer respect play of week one. Little look ahead to the newsletter this year. Outer respect to how wrong I was in week one last year about Luke Altmaier, Illinois, and Brett Bielema. I will be blindly betting Illinois minus 45 and a half.
Respect.
Hashtag out of respect. T. Steffi says, "Hey guys, with plenty of attention given to the Power Five conferences, I want to share the spotlight for the smaller ones. Who are your top five mid-major teams for this upcoming year that could make some noise come March?"
I mean, I've talked about North Carolina on on the channel a good amount.
Oh
Um,
man.
yeah, it never ever fails. Man, I don't know. I truthfully don't know. Maybe probably VCU. Until I heard that Ahmad Noel wasn't that good. That kind of sucks, but probably still VCU.
Yeah, I'm worried about the Ahmad Noel thing though. I really
That
am.
hurts.
It like big time, doesn't it?
Yeah, it hurts me. I that's like I wanted to get all in behind VCU. Um, I'm very player centric, I think, with mid majors this year. Like I'm gonna be tapped into San Francisco just because of Tyrone Riley. And then obviously Loyola, shout out to Drew. Definitely gonna be tapped in with them as well. I don't know. That might be the end of it for me unless someone else tells me otherwise.
One of our favorite mid-major programs constantly the last couple of years. I'm watching for a different reason than we have recently, but I want to keep an eye on New Mexico. They got UC San Diego's head coach, Eric Olin.
Does UNLV count as a mid major?
Yeah, probably.
Give me UNLV.
Why?
Trey Gibbs, Lawhorn, Victorious. Actually, no, Victorious Miller's Oklahoma State, but they got like some actual transfers and guys.
Yeah, they got some dudes. Yeah, I think the most fun answer for me is New Mexico, just because I actually think Olin is like a genius and probably should have won National Coach of the Year last year. And New Mexico is a place you can win. Be one of
And they
the
got
your
Kevin
guys.
Patton, who I think is going to be really good.
Yeah,
He transferred. He was at San Diego, then he went to USC, and now I think he's at New Mexico. I think he's going to be an actual killer.
yeah, they got some dudes. That's not five T Steffi, but I think those are the ones we would actually give you like a real answer on. Anything outside of that, I'd be stretching right now. Sleeve Nash says, "Can you just sit in the shower during a house fire?"
No, and I wouldn't recommend doing that either.
Confused on that one. Same old Lion says, "Wife and I had this discussion in the car this weekend. I'll preface with she's an MSU grad and a diehard fan. Knowing what we know with the Michigan scandal, would you be embarrassed if this was your school?" She said yes. She doesn't want to win that way. I say bring it on. If a wrist slap is all you're going to get, you still get to say your school won a natty and have the memories.
Yeah, first team all win that way. First team all win that way.
Yeah, I feel like we're both on record with this from the jump. You can't take away the memories of winning. It's obviously not ideal, but yeah, I don't know. I also am a little fatigued on this just because like this does fall in the camp of one of those things for me where just depending on which team you root for, you're gonna totally change how you feel about it. Like I guarantee you the same people defending this as Michigan fans would condemn it if it was Michigan State or Ohio State. And the same people on those sides that are condemning it would defend it. And it's I just get so tired of shit like that. But it is what it is. Like they invented a scheme that they called the KGB. It led to a national championship. And in the end, here we are, $35 million out the window. That team was nasty, though. What are we going to do? Pretend that team wasn't nasty? Like,
I will.
I don't know. It's tough. I would sign up for it, though. If I could sign up for Michigan State to do exactly that and win, I would for football.
Yeah. Natty me, any cost.
100%. Maybach Matt says, "Who are the top five college basketball programs when it comes to social media?" Purdue and BYU are non negotiables for me. They've been awesome this year.
Yeah, Purdue and BYU been good. I actually think Kentucky's been really good as well. I think they do good stuff. Trying to think who 4 or 5 would be in this case.
Illinois used to be, but they've had a weird, I feel like they had some personnel changes and it's not going super well.
Yeah, I don't know. Those are the ones that I don't know if I just want to throw random teams at the end of this.
I think I'd probably put Duke in there.
Duke is in there for sure.
Duke does long form stuff pretty well. Trying to think of a fifth just to answer the question properly, but
Yeah, Duke's in there for. I'm trying to think who else does some pretty good stuff.
Louisville's been pretty good.
Yeah, they have.
That's a Pack Halcyism, though.
Yeah,
But
I'm
yeah.
with that.
All hail the Pope, says Cart. I will give recognition. Fire cut. Also, gee, when will the 9 recipes be out for Blackstone? Sleeper's Cookbook?
Sleepers Cookbook might go up.
Quesadillas went crazy on Friday.
Did they? What is all in your quesadillas?
So, grilled chicken, diced up, hand cut the chicken breast, and then basically marinate it with taco seasoning and little everything seasoning. Let it
Hmm.
marinate for like 3 or 4 hours. Throw it on the grill. I have a very specific type of salsa that I use that I also throw on the grill as you're grilling the chicken, and then diced onion and a couple different types of diced pepper.
Nice.
Put it all together. Put the big ass tortilla on the grill one by one. Plate. Bunch of. Actually, I have a original cheese mix. I do. I'm
An original cheese
very
mix.
specific about the types of cheeses. Like I'm not just buying a bag cheese, getting a couple different types of cheeses, hand shredding one myself from a block that it comes, and then yeah, grill it easy. Fantastic.
I'm scared of you. It sounds fantastic.
Fantastic. Let's see. All hail the Pope. Really enjoyed the hot take segment last week. Who wins this Saturday in Dublin between Kansas State and Iowa State? Got to get the bets in and ready.
Dog, holy hell, we have college football this weekend?
Wait, is this newsletter week? Are we doing a week zero newsletter?
Dog, we have to.
What? Okay, on the fly. How are we doing newsletter this year? Or do we have a day that we're publishing it like normal? Or
What's do we normally do like out by Thursday?
I feel like it was normally like a you get me your part by Wednesday night. Like I wake up Thursday morning and I put it together.
Okay. Let's do that again.
I like that.
Yeah, damn. That's oh, wow. Now I'm excited for the weekend.
Can we get Jay Hart to run our newsletter this year? That feels like something we could give to Jay Hart, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's do that.
Like I just have to do what you do and like send a write up and Jay Hart, put this together, publish it.
Yeah, but okay. Also, if we do that though, we do have to address something. Well, we'll air it out. Are we sure Jay Hart's not a drunk?
He's always with Fam. By the way, behind the scenes, so Fam sent me like a nice pic at a bar restaurant and was like, guess who I'm with? And I did not guess Jay Hart, but it was Jay Hart. The reason I did not guess Jay Hart, Fam was drinking with Andre Rublev this weekend.
Like the tennis player?
Yeah, big redhead, shaggy headed guy, top 10
Yeah.
in the world. Fam was at the Cincinnati Open. And Fam said he was just in Cincinnati. I don't know, like if he went to this all weekend, but he said the hotel he's staying at was where all the players were. And so at night at the bar, like every single night, one of the players and his team would be at the bar. And he said Rublev was there every single night. Karen Kachanov was also there one night per Fam.
Wait, that's fire.
Yeah, so I'm a Rublev guy now. If he's just at the bar at the Cincinnati Open every night,
That's my guy.
it's a special move. Shout to Fam. I Maynor says, put my hot take in the wrong thread. Can you grade it? Did we do that already?
I thought if I remember correctly, I think you found that.
I Maynor, I'm not going looking for it. So if you haven't heard it yet and you didn't post in the comment, oh, he posted it right underneath. My bad, I Maynor. Kansas and or North Carolina will hire their interim coach after the head coach leaves the team at some point in the season.
I'm gonna rate that badly because I don't want to think about that happening for the reasons it could happen. So I'm gonna go ahead and give that a 2.4.
I'm gonna give it a 0 because the only way it would happen is if it was medical, and we don't want to root for that. Obviously, the UNC if they fire Hubert, they won't do it in the middle of the season. I don't think so.
Facts.
UConn 99 says now that we know rosters, what would be 5 of the best final 2 matchups? Probably similar to what we put together for Christmas Day, honestly. But like
Yeah.
to me, Purdue UConn rematch is up there. Purdue Houston rematch are both in there. Then you got to get BYU involved somehow, and I don't know where else you go. Duke, Kansas still feels good. I want Peterson versus
Yeah.
Boozer.
Some with UConn, like you said. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like our Christmas Day thing was exactly how I would do it.
Yeah, just take that graphic, but March mode, and it would be
Mark.
the same.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
Snacky with the final comment of the day says, I can only speak for myself, but I think Illinois fans understand that Andre isn't going to be his dad. He's expected to knock down open attempts when he gets them, but I think he was truly brought in to score off cuts and when needed, get buckets in isolation or get to the free throw line. If he shoots 35% from three this year, I don't think anyone will be complaining as long as he does a great job at making tough plays in the half court offense when the team isn't making shots or aren't getting easy layups.
I mean, I do think that is fair to say. Like, I think there is like some sense of, oh, he's a Stojakovic. He's got to be able to shoot the ball from outside, and it's not how things always translate, I guess. And um, the only thing I would say is like for a guy who struggled so much from three, especially in ACC play last year, like 35% might be a high bar for him. Also, is he a defensive stopper, or you expect him to get buckets?
Yeah, that's my thing. Thing number one, just to float in, if he shoots 35% from three this year, I don't think anyone will be complaining. That would be a leap for him. He hasn't done that. So if the baseline expectation is 35%, that's already a jump he has to take. And second, just the concerning thing, this segues into like a first topic we're about to do, but the concerning thing is that all the things you listed out here aren't being talked about in the reviews from him this offseason, right? It's like he was truly brought in to just get buckets and help in the half court. But the buzz from all of this is like, yeah, we probably can't rely on him to be a go-to option in the half court. So I agree. Just Nagy, if what you say happens, I agree. Everyone's good. But it doesn't sound like the expectation should be any of that based on the rumblings right now. And that would scare me.
Facts, big
Yeah.
facts.
There you got it. All right. That's the comments today. We're brought to you by an unnamed sponsor that will be revealed, I think, in the next week or so.
To the show.
Yeah, you don't want to like dick around a little longer.
No, I think our dicks are just long enough.
What's your favorite appetizer?
Favorite appetizer, probably mozzarella sticks.
I'm looking for like a place too, like these mozzarella sticks.
Applebee's.
Applebee's mozz sticks.
Applebee's is my favorite restaurant.
It's a good one. Can you convince my wife to let me go to Applebee's more?
You want me to call her?
She's very anti Applebee's.
You want,
Yeah,
I feel like
call her right now.
I'll call her. Is she working?
Yeah, but she should be in between meetings. Just call and if she picks up, just let her know she's live on the Sleepers podcast and tell her that she needs to let me go to Applebee's more.
On it.
Thanks.
Happy to know I changed her last name finally. Come on, Mal.
Ooh, ignored. Tough.
Wait, it's still ringing though. Maybe she's just not answering.
Tough scene. Then why'd you make a face like that?
Forward it to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
Voicemail set up?
Please record your message. When you have finished recording,
Do
you
you
may
have my
hang up.
wife's number?
I know where you live. If you don't let Greg go to Applebee's, I will hunt you down and I will find you and I will be upset. Love you. Bye.
Let's get to the show. Topic one today, I have a new game that is a revised version of an old game we used to like to play. Cart, a year ago, I think we did this a lot in the summer and we called it Good or Bad. And I would read to you something that was said or written or an offseason development about a player or team. And then you and I would basically determine, is this good or bad for the team's future? This is very much in the spirit of the throwback good or bad segment. However, we are going to tweak it slightly, and we're going to call this good, bad, or wait and see. We're going to
Hmm.
give ourselves a little bit of a middle ground here. And again, this is all off what I would call the off-season buzz. This is the off-season buzz meter. Is it good? Is it bad? Or is it wait and see? Five prompts here. We could probably do a lot more than this because there's stuff like this for every team in the country, but these are just the five most compelling ones that I picked this week. Do you have any questions before we begin our off-season buzz meter?
I'm not allowed to just wait and see everything, right?
I'll be mad at you if you do that.
Okay, I don't want you to be mad at me.
Okay. All right. So, thing number one is what we were just talking about in the comment section. Reports out of Illinois camp that Andrei Stojakovic has arguably been more impressive defensively than he has offensively. Add to this the context that the way the offense has been discussed is, quote, he probably won't be capable of doing what Will Riley did, being featured as kind of a secondary option in that type of Will Riley role. Is that good, bad, or wait and see?
I wish I had some weird sounding buzzer right here, and then you hit me with a yes, Carter. What is bad, Gregory? It's bad. It's bad. I think that this Illinois team, especially like, I mean, I know Petro's going to be on the team, but like Petro's still not there, right? Is that he's still not?
Petro has not participated in Illinois summer activities, correct?
So like, yes, I know he'll be on, but I just think you're at a point where like you need Stojakovic to be the number one option offensively. Just in my opinion, like I understand Big T can add some things, but I much rather the best version of Illinois to me, the team that I have like as a top four team in the Big Ten, is a team with Andrei Stojakovic like as an offensive like go-to guy, somewhat. Like and maybe the usage is down a little bit because you want to tighten up some efficiency things, but yeah, I think it's bad that the first thing you're hearing about it is that yeah. I'm more impressed with his defense and also don't expect too much from him.
Yeah, this one's simple for me, and we elaborated more on it in an Illinois like overall team off-season end of summer thing on Monday. But it's bad. It's bad. Andre was brought in to have some responsibilities within this offense. Like that was kind of the whole story was we lost our two leading scorers, Kasparis and Will Riley, are our two leading perimeter scorers at least. We know Thomas is just going to be really good. Yes, we're fixing some of Kasparis' turnover issues with this older guy, but we need a wing that is going to be a go-to scorer. That is directly what Andre was brought in to do. And if the reports at the end of summer are he's been better on the defensive side, that cannot be interpreted as a good thing, even if we're going to gas up his athleticism. It's got to be bad. Let's move to number two, from a current Illini to a former Illini. Bill Self told Kansas reporters that Trey White had the best summer of any Kansas incoming transfer. He then went on to say Flory Badunga and Cole Rosario also had really good summers. So if you were looking for, again, read between the lines, my added context here, maybe a little bit of an indictment on Melvin Council, Jaden Dawson, who did not get named as having a good summer, while Trey White had the best summer. Flory and Cole had good summers too. Is that good, bad, or wait and see?
I think it's actually good. I think it's good because I think that Trey White is the most talented of all those transfers. I think Trey White has the like we saw last year at Illinois. There was times where Trey White was like what the third best player on the team. Like we were wondering like why I wasn't playing more. I think that he's naturally the most talented one of the bunch. So yeah, I like that he is that he was a good had a good summer and is like the most impactful, I guess, or most impressive summer of the transfers. I do think that's a good thing.
I'm going to go wait and see because here's where I'm at wired mentally. If Trey White is the second best player on your team stinks. And my suspicion is that the supporting cast of this Kansas team is one that will be bad enough that Trey White is the second best player on the team. Now, maybe there is some level Trey White hasn't gotten to in 3 years at 3 different programs that will be unlocked under Bill Self, but it's gone the other way in recent years. Recent Bill Self portal ads have not lived up to what they did at other programs, not vice versa. So for me, this looks like a pretty big red flag. If Trey White looks like the guy out of this new group, the group's pretty bad. But I'm going to reserve judgment because it is obviously positive about Trey himself. And maybe there is a level of Trey White that we haven't seen yet that could happen. Wait and see for me, but an ominous wait and see. Next up, Kentucky. Mark Pope said that Jalen Lowe has shot the best percent from 3 out of anyone on this team in scrimmages this summer. 42% was the number that was floated. We did a video about this on Monday as well, where I shared some skepticism because all summer Kentucky reporters have screamed the praises of Trent Noah as the best shooter on the team. So kind of a little off the cuff, Jalen Lowe actually shot the best from 3 of anyone on this team. Jalen Lowe, reminder, the guy who shot 26% from 3 last season on really high volume. Is this good, bad, or wait and see that Jalen Lowe shot the best percent out of any Kentucky player?
This is wait and see for me because I think you even look to what the splits were last year for Lowe. It's a consistency thing for him as much as it is like being able to actually shoot the basketball. So him doing this in the summer in the setting, it's good. Don't get me wrong, but I'm gonna wait and see to get to for sure good, to see the how how it translates and the consistency portion of it.
Okay, I'm going to give my first good out here.
Hey, look at you.
Yeah, let's be positive for a moment. I think it can only be interpreted that if this happened even if it's just scrimmages, that like what's the most negative way you can interpret this? Guy that didn't make shots last year is making shots now? That's obviously good, right? Like the only way you could spin this negatively to me is like, well, damn, there are other guys on Kentucky who are supposed to be shooting better. But also, like, we've heard a bunch of positive stuff on Trent Noah all summer. I don't think that's an indictment on Trent Noah not making shots. There might be questions on some of the other guys around him. Like, they want Cam Williams to be a shooter. I think people would love it if Otega Owe was making shots. But, like, ultimately, if guy who didn't shoot well last year is now shooting really well, I think that's got to be taken as a good development.
Yeah, I think that's fair to say. I'm being a little bit more on the negative side here, which I'm not really sure about how I feel.
2 more here. Indiana time. Lamar Wilkerson gave a quote after their overseas trip that in game 3, remember I think he attempted 3 shots in the first half and they were down 20. He hadn't scored at halftime. Lamar Wilkerson said, quote, Darren DeVries told me I got to be a better leader. I took that personal. Now in the second half, Lamar Wilkerson scored like 20 points, was sensational. Indiana came back and stole the game. But is it good, bad, or wait and see that In August, Indiana's quote unquote first option, the guy that went to Indiana to be a star, is being told by his head coach and telling people on the record that Darren DeVries says, I got to be a better leader. Good, bad, or wait and see.
Bad. Bad, not for the reason you think. Bad, boy, make shots. You give a damn about no leadership. What you mean? We didn't bring you 2 million for leadership? My ass. Let somebody else lead. Let the Connor Enrights of the world lead. You make shots. Now, good on Lamar Wilkerson for like taking onus of it, right? That's part of being, to his point, he wanted to go somewhere to be the guy. The guy is expected to do things such as this. So that's good. But um I don't know. Like this situation never exactly works out the way people want it to. Like guys don't just find leadership overnight. It's kind of instilled in them. And one of the worst things you can do, in my opinion, is looking to a guy or asking a guy to be a leader when he's just naturally not that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to give this a bad. I was in between bad and wait and see, but to me, this quote, it's just off-season filler. It's a fun story, whatever. I almost part of me doubts that Darren DeVries actually like went up to Lamar and was like, "You need to lead better" at halftime of Game 3 of an overseas trip. It's just, Lamar was great in the second half, and now I'm going to tell a story about leadership. This is what I would say. I don't think you want Lamar Wilkerson to be a leader on this team. Lead you in shot attempts, maybe lead you in scoring, but like Connerway should lead the backcourt. Tucker should lead the wings. You've got other role guys. Darren DeVries is on record that he loves the way Connor Enright does things and sets an example from a hustle standpoint. If we're having leadership conversations with Lamar Wilkerson in the summer, I don't love that for the big picture for Indiana's team. And the reality of this roster is they've probably built it in a spot where Lamar does need to be a leader and lead them in a lot of production too. To me, I think that's a bad sign of things to come because he's going to be a very inconsistent guy game to game, in my opinion. Fifth one here, and it's simple. There's no quote here. It's just simple. Terrace Reed has been dominating Eric Ryby per UConn reports. They had the open practice, the scrimmage, and Terrace had 26 points, didn't miss a shot from inside the arc, looked dominant, but it all came at the expense of UConn's freshman center that I once projected to be the starting center on this team. Is that good, bad, or wait and see?
It's good. It's good. It's good. I think that it's gonna in the long haul, it's gonna help Ryby, and also like I think that it's also good on the fact that you want Ter. This is what Terrace should be doing to the light in the ass, highly touted freshman.
I understand why this would be interpreted as good by many. I'm going wait and see. Wait and see, lean good. Here's why. If Terrace Reed is the star center on this team, that I think he probably will be, I still think he's going to be inconsistent. The highs might be way higher, but I still think something about the way Terrace Reed is wired is just going to lead to like game to game changes. He'll still get in foul trouble. He'll still make a few sloppy mistakes while being uber productive. But to me, the wait and see part is Ryby needs to at least be playable. And if Terrace Reed, who's not a back to the basket monster, he's just like a overpower you hustle guy. If Ryby has no answers as a rim protector for Terrace Reed, is he playable? Like I was thinking he would be very impactful right away. And if he's just getting totally punked, to me that is worse than like they're both good and they're in a battle. Even if it means Terrace looks great, you're gonna need a good backup if Terrace Reed is your superstar. He will get in foul trouble some games, and you got to have somebody. And to me, I feel like it's as much stock down Ryby as it is stock up for Reed.
Yeah. Also, you don't need him to be a superstar though. You just need him to be good.
Playable. But if Terrace is going 9 for 9 in an open scrimmage against you, how playable are you?
Yeah, good point.
All right, wait and see for me. That was fun. I like that segment a lot, don't you?
I love it.
Topic two, something I don't think we've ever done before on the pod, but you know those graphics that give you like a $15 budget and there's a $5 player tier, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hmm.
I want to make one.
Oh, you want to make one? Okay.
Like I want you and I to come up with the board, and then we'll give this to Booby. He'll tweet the graphic, and people can respond and give us their answers.
Beautiful.
Okay, so let's start at the top. $5 category. Who's in the $5 category for college basketball this year?
So I'm assuming we're gonna do this like by position, right? That's typically how it goes. Like there's a $5 center, there's a $5.
I think we should vaguely try to do that.
Okay. All right. Well, $5 category. I think your point guard is Braden.
Yep.
Your two guard, or I'm sorry, Your center is JT Toppin.
Yep,
Is your four Yaxel?
could be.
I think it's either TKR or Yaxel, the 4-5, like dollar player for the four.
Can I throw something at you?
Sure.
Where do the freshmen belong?
I was gonna put probably
You sure it's not
ooh,
Braden, Peterson, DeBonsa, Boozer, Toppin? I think those are the five best players in the sport. I feel like we've talked about it that way.
but inherently making this though. Once again, dude, stop saying inherently. It doesn't even fit here. You're gonna get an unreal deal. You're gonna get like some first team All American for like $3.
I mean, looking at just the way National Player of the Year is priced at sportsbooks, Boozer, DeBanza, Peterson, and Yaxel are all pretty much the same. So, like, one of those guys is going to be on the $4 tier anyway. To me, it makes more sense to put Yaxel underneath the three freshmen than it does to like bump one of the freshmen down.
So go Braden, go Peterson, Devansa, Boozer, Toppin.
Yep.
I'm fine with it.
All right. So that's our $5 tier. I think that's the right way to do it. And then if somebody wants to use their $15 on a couple freshmen, you can do it. But good luck. Okay. $4 tier. So has to have Yaxel.
Yep, Yaxel at the four. Donovan Dent, or you think that's a three?
I like Donovan Dent. I think Otega Owe and Darion Williams are probably here.
Let's go Darion at the three.
So Donovan Dent at the one. I might make it like Otega Owe at the two.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Darion Williams at the three, Axel Lendeborg at the four, and then we need a big. Does that become TKR? Does it become Bryce Hopkins?
I think TKR.
Kaufman-Renn.
Yep.
All right, that's our $4 tier.
All right,
$3 tier.
$3. Bennett Sturts.
Todd Pettiford.
Do we do both?
Does Pettiford belong on the $4 tier over somebody we didn't do?
I don't think so.
All right, so we'll do Bennett Sturts at the one, Todd Pettiford at the two. I like that. I think Bryce Hopkins is probably here in the front court.
What about yeah, Bryce at the four? What about Richie at the three?
Richie and Caravan.
Caravan as the five at the center.
I mean, we'd almost have to view Bryce Hopkins as like the five. There's not a lot of great bigs this year,
Yeah, I mean, like once we get in this range, like what, Big T?
like Graham Ike. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we just view Bryce Hopkins as the center and Caravan four, Richie at the three.
All right, let's do that.
All right. So why do I kind of want to bump Richie down one just so I can put him where I want on my team?
That's why we can't make this. You're getting selfish.
You're right. Okay. Next tier, I'm just gonna throw out names. You tell me where to go. Manuel Sharp, Boogie Flan, Jacoby Gillespie, Milos Uzan, Solo Ball,
Ooh,
Ryan Conwell, Michael Brown,
Michael might be too. Michael for $2 is crazy.
Graham Ike, Jaden Quaintance.
Let's go. Let's go, Michael. Let's go.
Do you want to put Michael on the three tier and bump Richie down to two?
Yes.
All right, Michael Brown is $3. So now on the $2 tier, Richie Saunders. I think Ryan Conwell should be here.
Yep.
You can tell me where else to go from there.
Ryan Coward got him. I'll probably throw Manuel Sharp here and or
Okay.
Boogie. I don't know. That might be too many guards.
Is there another point guard we haven't said? Jacoby Gillespie.
That's a good one.
Milos Uzan.
I go Milos.
Let's go Milos Uzan, Ryan Conwell, Richie Saunders, and then we need some front court guys here.
We already got that.
Graham Ike for 4.
Graham Mika. Is Martinelli on here?
No.
Blackwell? No.
Joshua Jefferson, Iowa State.
I think Joshua Jefferson's a good pull.
Joshua Jefferson, the 4. All right. So then now we're left with just one tier left. And I think solo ball for sure has to be here. We have to put another UConn guy on.
Probably acquaintance
I like shit. Should Quaintance be up one though?
instead of who?
I don't know.
Or like a Owen Freeman.
I like Quaintance,
Okay,
but I feel like we're gonna get shit for having Quaintance in the $1 category when we put this out.
that's fine. Explain booby.
All right. We don't have Jacoby Gillespie yet. We don't have Emmanuel Sharp either.
I Is it possible to get both those guys?
Jacoby Gillespie, Emmanuel Sharp, solo ball, Jaden Quaintance. Then we need like a 4 to end this.
Could put like Snack there, or we could go.
We don't have a Florida guy, Thomas Haw.
Yeah, let's go there.
Are
Yeah,
we
that
are
feels
we
good.
are we tripping not having another Florida guy anywhere?
You know who we forgot?
Oh,
Christian Anderson.
we don't have Christian Anderson.
No, I'll go Snack at the 4 spot, I think.
No PJ Haggerty anywhere.
I mean, this is a lot. It's a lot of guards, man.
He's an All-American though.
It is. Oh, who do we take out?
I don't know. I don't want to take off anybody, I don't think.
Take out Bennett Sturts.
Yeah. It would have to be like Jacoby Gillespie or Emmanuel Sharp, I think.
I mean, if that's the case, unfortunately, it probably would be Sharp that's taken off
Let's
of
take
there.
off Sharp. All right. $5, Braden Smith, Darren Peterson, Devonta Boozer, Toppin, $4, Dent, Oway, Williams, Yaxel, TKR, $3, Sturts, Pettiford, Michael Brown, Caravan, Hopkins, $2, Milo Suzan, Ryan Conwell, Richie Saunders, Joshua Jefferson, Graham EK, $1, Jacoby Gillespie, PJ Haggerty, Solo Ball, Thomas Haw, Jaden Quaintance. Tomorrow we're going to play this out and build our own teams with $15.
Wait,
Third topic today. I think we're going to start doing this with multiple teams, but I want to go through Purdue players and project their points per game.
let's do it.
All right. So quickly looking at last year's team, Purdue. How many points per game did this team average? Let's find this real quick.
Wasn't it like 90 or close to it?
The team scored 77.3 points per game. What,
Oh
you thought it
man.
was 90?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go through this. This one's an interesting one because I feel like some guys might come down a little bit just given what they've added. Last year, TKR was the leading scorer at 20.1 points per game. Do you still think TKR will lead this team in scoring this year?
Yeah.
I do too, but is it going to be 20? Is it going to be more than 20?
I don't think it'll be 20. I think it'll be like 19. Didn't he average 19 last year?
He averaged 20.1 last year.
Okay, I think it's maybe a little bit less. Maybe. I think it's like 19 a game.
Is your approach with Purdue that everyone takes a dip just because like Clough and Meyer are here now and they got to share a little bit?
Yeah. And maybe
All
like
right.
an uptick for Braden, but a hit on
It might be
AR.
a down for everyone. Like if TKR is getting dinged, I feel like Braden might get dinged.
Do we have to ding him?
We don't have to do anything. I don't if we're docking TKR a point, I feel like we would dock Braden a point too.
Okay, I mean we might. Let's
So
see.
TKR, what do you want to put him at? 19.2.
19.2.
Braden's next. Last year he averaged 15.8. I would think it 15.0.
15.0 solid. Ugh.
Just solid. Same points, but down a little bit. We just saved like a point and a half. Is that okay with you, or what do you want it to be?
I wanted to be 16.
I don't think he's going up, man.
All right.
I don't think he's going up.
All right, that's fine.
I think they're talking maybe they play him a little less. There's too many guys. If anything, I think it's just the same.
Okay.
Fletcher last year was 13.8. This is the one I could see really coming down.
So like a what? Like a 9? That's double digits, right?
He's
Like
going to be
11.
at 10, but like on a team where Meyer and Cox are emerging and going to shoot more. And yes, there are centers that actually need the basketball. if there's a guy that I think takes a hit, I do think it's Fletcher.
It's always Fletch, man. If anyone takes a if anyone takes a hit, if anyone goes to the bench, if anyone does anything, it's Fletch.
I know it's not fair. Last year, the year before this, Fletch was at 10.3. The year before that, 11.0. This year, it
Let's
was 13.8.
let's put him at 10.7.
Is Fletcher going to be the third leading scorer on this team at 10.7? Or is somebody higher than that? It
I
would have
think
to, I think it would have to be Clough.
I think he's still going to be the third leading. I think there's going to be a log jam of guys between like this 10 range. Excuse me, like 8 to 10.
All right. Fourth leading scorer, is it Clough?
Yes,
And does Clough get to 10 points a game? I think there will at least be four guys on this team at 10.
yes,
Clough was at 17.6 last year at South Dakota State. What do we think? 10 point what?
10.2.
Clough at 10.2. Okay. Is that the last of guys on Purdue that will average 10 points a game?
Jack Benter 10.1.
I don't think so.
Okay,
All right. So who's next then? This is where it gets
I
interesting.
I think it's
Jacobson,
Omer.
Meyer, Cox, Harris.
I think it's Omer.
How many?
I think Omer averages.
Just for context, CJ Cox played 18 and a half minutes a game last year and was at 6 points a game. Colvin and Heidi played 18 to 20 minutes a game. We're at 5 a game. So if Meyer's playing what, we think like 25 max,
Like 8-7,
and he'd have to be better than those guys and
8-7.
be used as a score first guy, not a passer.
You think eight's too high?
8.8,
8.7.
8.7. CJ's got to be next, I think, unless we're thinking Jacobson.
No, I go CJ.
Okay, what's CJ at? Again, last year 6.0 in 19 minutes a game, but now he's got Omer to deal with.
5-4.
You think he dips?
I don't think his minutes go up
Oh, I do.
more than 18 a game.
I put CJ at like 7.
I'll,
7
I'll,
points.
I'll say in minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I think he'll play 20.
Yeah, I guess so. They had a lot of people. Yeah, you're right. I don't know if his minutes. Yeah.
He's gonna get better. Like CJ's gonna get better.
Let's go. Let's go seven. Solid. 7 even.
7.2. I want to
Okay.
add this out quickly and just see where we're at. 19.2 for TKR, plus 15 for Braden, plus 10.7 for Fletcher, plus 10.2 for Clough, plus 8.7 for Omer, plus 7.2 for CJ. 71. Last year they were at what? 77, we said, as a team.
Yeah.
So our top 6 is at 71 right now. We're definitely too high somewhere. And we still got to get to, I mean, let's only go through like the top 6 or so. Or top 8 or so. We'd have Jakari, Jacobson, Murphy. Is that the ninth guy? And then we'd stop there.
Probably. Yeah.
Okay.
I. I mean, I feel like those guys are all like something to get them like around 80. What? 8 points a game. 87.
I mean, dude, that's so high. We're going to be too high on this team. Okay, they were at 82 the year before this. Like 82 is not out of the question. So we have 12 points to work with for Jakari, Jacobson, Murphy.
4 each.
Yeah, let's see what Jakari did last year.
I think Jakar was at 3 last year.
Jakari was at 3.8. Let's put Jakari at 3.5. Keep him low.
Okay.
But Jacobson's got to be higher. He was at 6.5 and didn't do much. Keep him at 6,
6.
6.0, because Clough's going to be there.
Yeah. Murphy's probably at 2, man.
You don't think he's going to play?
Not really.
Can we give Murphy 3.0?
Sure.
All right, add it up. We had 71 plus 6 plus 3.5 plus 3, 83.5, 1 point higher than they were the year before or 2 years ago.
Gonna be good offensively.
I think we need to drop somebody still, and I don't know who.
Out of that group, maybe it's TKR who takes more of a jump or a drop than we're giving credit for.
Can we drop TKR and Braden and Clough all a point.
Yes.
So that gets us to 80.5. That feels good.
Okay, I feel like that.
Okay. One big thing. What do you got today, my friend?
My one big thing is I wish there was a quicker or easier way to clean up your oven. I had something leak over kind of on a pan, and now it's burning at the bottom of my oven. And now every time we use the oven, I smell burnt stuff, and I don't like it.
I like that. Good luck dealing with that.
Thank you.
My one big thing, not enough love goes out there to the color black.
Okay, pandering the witness.
It's just a great shirt, man. Just a plain black tee. Sometimes you need it.
Classic.
I also love your skin tone.
I love you.